Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. Are y'all ready for another quick, easy meal using canned biscuits? Let's get started. I'm going to be making an enchilada bubble up casserole, y'all, using my home canned enchilada sauce, my home canned pinto beans, corn off the cob, a can of Rotel tomatoes, shredded cheese, diced onions, and y'all, if I would have had some black olives, I would have thrown them in there. I could have swore I had a can, but I didn't, but it's gonna be okay. So I have browned my hamburger meat, just a 1 pound ground beef. You can use a packet of taco seasoning or a packet of fajita seasoning mix, but I'm making my own and this is the spices I'm using. So I browned my ground beef, I drained it, put all my seasonings in, I'm just stirring it up. So let's go to the next step. In a 9 by 13 greased casserole dish, you are going to take each one of your biscuits and you are going to cut them up into 4 pieces. Y'all, this recipe is so easy and I am so in love with bubble up casseroles. Quick, easy dinner meal to put on the table. You cannot get much simpler than this. So I'm just going to take each one of my biscuits, y'all. You can stack them on top of each other and slice down in through here and cut them into 4 sections. That is all you have to do, y'all. I'm going to put them in my greased casserole dish. Just toss them in there. You do want to make sure that they're not going to touch each other. Kind of spread them out a little bit because they are going to puff up when they bake. Now, after I've got them all in there, we are going to start layering up this casserole, okay? I'm going to start with my browned and seasoned hamburger meat, and we're just going to chunk it on top of there. And we're just going to start layering the rest of the ingredients. Kind of like you're layering lasagna. Not really, because you're not going to alternate layers. You're just going to start layering everything on top. Oh, like a 7-layer salad, y'all. So you start with your meat. Then I'm going to take the pinto beans and just spread them on top, y'all. My hands are clean. This is just for me and dear hubby. You can use dark kidney bean or black beans. You can use kidney beans, chickpeas, any kind of bean of your choice. That's going to go next. Then we are going to take the corn and just start spreading it on top in layers. This came fresh off of our corn on a cob that we have in the freezer. Y'all, I already had these ingredients on hand, so hey, put a meal together with what you've already got. If you need to use if you don't have these on hand, you don't grow your garden, y'all, 1 can of each thing. And then next we are going to take and we are going to put diced onions on top. You can put peppers in here, y'all, but I didn't have a fresh pepper on hand. I wished I would have had those black olives, but y'all, I just didn't. I could have swore I had a can in here. You can put mushrooms in here if you want to. Then we're going to take and we're going to start spreading the Rotel tomatoes on top. Diced tomatoes. Y'all, if you want to, you can use fresh tomatoes. You can use cut up Roma tomatoes, whatever you want. But I just do not like raw tomatoes, so I'm just using the can of the diced tomatoes. It doesn't have to be the Rotel brand. It can just be the store brand of diced tomatoes. Even I poured the juice in there, y'all, because that's going to help flavor this up some more. Then I'm going to pop open my jar of homemade enchilada sauce. And I'm just going to make sure I fill in all the cracks and the crevices and the corners. Make sure everything is saturated. Then I'm going to take a fork and I am going to just kind of like make a hole and let it seep down in so it will reach those biscuits, y'all, and flavor those biscuits to where your biscuits won't be dry. I have got my oven preheating to 400 degrees. And then the shredded cheese that you see or that you saw, y'all, you can put this on top now if you want to, but you need to cover it with aluminum foil to keep your cheese from burning. Or you can do like I did, about 5 to 8 minutes right before the casserole gets done. You can take it out and then put your cheese on top, put it back in the oven, and then let it just melt that cheese, and that's what I'm going to do. So, we're fixing to put this in the oven, and we are going to let this bake, y'all, until the biscuits get good and golden brown, and then we're going to take it out. And then we're going to put the shredded cheese on top. Okay, y'all, it's gone through the baking process. I pulled it out just in time. Look at that golden bubblicious. That is amazing, y'all. Now we are going to take the shredded cheese and we are just going to spread this all over on the top. Y'all, I love cheese. There is nothing like cheese melting on top of something to just send it over the top. Y'all, you can use any combination of ingredients in this enchilada casserole, bubble up casserole that you like. Choose the bean you want. Choose the tomatoes you want. Choose the corn. If you don't want corn, try something else. Use any combination that you want to, y'all. We are going to put this back in the oven until the cheese is all melted and ooey and gooey. And then we will plate this up and let y'all see what it looks like. Okay, out of the oven comes the casserole. Do y'all see that bubblicious goodness? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to dig into this. All plated up. Do y'all see that deliciousness? Ooey, gooey, cheese. Biscuits are to perfection. I hope y'all give this enchilada bubble up casserole a try. And stay tuned, there's more canned biscuit videos coming.